Dear friends, this is now a new tool that I just made for you for creating your own custom lists for ReaList using ChatGPT. So I just made a new custom GPT, and the way you access it is just make sure you first download the ChatGPT app from either the iOS or the Google Play Store, or I should say the App Store from iOS. And then here is the ChatGPT app. Once you launch it, in the upper left-hand corner, you're going to tap the two bars that are there and then choose Explore GPTs. Now, this is where all the different custom GPTs are saved by people that have created custom GPTs. You're going to use the magnifying glass, the search option up the top, and do a search for ReaList Maker. Okay? And when you type that in, you'll notice that usually the second item on the list will be ReaList Maker. Select that, and then it will actually tell you what this tool is for. It says ReaList Maker will create a new JSON file that you can copy and paste into the ReaList app. Okay, so let's go ahead and choose Start Chat, and here it is. And then you can see over here it says type a topic and a force item for a new list. So for our topic, we want tools, and for the force item, we want hammer. And that's it. That's the only thing you type in, and you hit the enter key, or you can hit the little up arrow, and away it goes. And so now you can see that ChatGPT is saying, here's the updated JSON for your topic tools with the force item hammer, and there goes its intelligence creating this new list, which is going to be a JSON file that perfectly conforms to the way that the JSON file should work in ReaList. So we'll just wait a little bit for it to do its thing. And once it is done, as we scroll down the page, you can see that there they are, all 100 items that's been perfectly formatted. And now it says you can copy and paste this into the ReaList. Okay, let me know if you need any other modifications. So now the only thing that you have to do is you hold your finger down on that list. You're going to choose the copy option right here. So now we can switch back over to ReaList. Then once you are in ReaList, make sure that you choose the add button here in the upper right-hand corner. And then you're going to choose Paste List from Clipboard. Now, sometimes it'll pop up this message that says, ReaList would like to paste from ChatGPT. You say, yes, allow paste. And when you do that, what will happen now is it will have your new list. And you can see that you have your list name, which is tools. Your first item is hammer. And as we come down the list, you also have the preamble text, which is really wonderful, which is exactly what we would expect from ReaList. And of course, here are the items that are on the list. Now, it will almost never create exactly 100 items. Now, in this particular case, it did. It stopped at 100. But most of the time, it will actually create more than 100 items. So if it does do that, feel free to take the list or the text file that it had created into a text editor of your choice and just delete a few of the extra items. Or if you don't want to delete them, like let's say if it created 102 items and you want 102 items on your list, that's perfectly fine because ReaList actually can allow as many items as you like on a list. Okay, so now you can see that there are some items that are over here where the item actually does not have an icon next to it. Okay, so if you do see that, there's a really easy way you can fix it. You can just basically tap that item, then type the pipe character, which is the long vertical line next to it, and then type any other word that you think might signify what this is. So let's say I just type in the word belt. Okay, now in this case, the word belt didn't fetch an icon, and let's say I type in tools. Okay, so there it is. That's just some icon. Of course, you are welcome to take whatever is after that pipe character and have it be a URL that will be to an image that's specifically on the internet that will be an image of a tool belt. So you're welcome either to use a word like I did over here, like tool, or you can have it be a URL. And once you're done with the list, all you do now is tap the save option here at the top. And so now as we scroll down, you'll notice that yes, we now have a new topic called tools. And so now to see that topic on your list, up on the top in ReaList where it says google-stats.com in blue, you're just going to tap on that word and it will take your unique URL. It will copy it to the clipboard. So now I can switch over to any browser. So here's Safari. Hold your finger down on the address bar and choose paste and go. So this is just for us to be able to test the new list that it just created. So now as we come down the list, you can see that, yes, sure enough, down at the bottom over here, there's a new topic called tools. So now I can select that topic. It takes us to the topic. We can see the name tools here at the top. We can also see the preamble text, which is talking about tools. And then finally, here is the list of the 100 tools that it just created. So let's say if I wanted to now use the scroll input method to force hammer onto a particular number, I do a diagonal swipe either from the lower right or from the lower left-hand corner, and I can see that I'm now in the scroll input method, and that's why the little exclamation point in the upper right has disappeared. So now, let's say I want to force hammer on item number 44. Okay, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm basically using the scroll input method, and as I scroll down to item number 44, there it is. There is the hammer. Okay, so let me do that for you one more time. You probably noticed that there was a little notification that popped down from the top of the page. That's not going to happen on your spectator's phone, mainly because that notification is coming from Inject. Since I have my copy of ReaList connected to Inject, that's why it does that. But on your spectator's phone, it will not do that. Okay, and that's it. This is how you can use this new custom GPT in the ChatGPT app to create any custom lists you like. And this is great for the holidays because you're welcome to create a new list, let's say, that says Christmas gifts or common gifts or any other list that you want to perform with during this holiday season. I hope you enjoy.